In the heart of suburbia, a red cooler waits innocently on a perfectly manicured lawn. Its contents a neatly folded blue shirt. A playful kitten, full of boundless energy, spots the cooler. With a leap of feline curiosity, the kitten jumps into the cooler, its tiny paws exploring the unknown. The kitten bats playfully at the shirt, lost in its innocent game. In an unforeseen twist, the curious play turns into a moment of accidental entrapment. Darkness descends as the lid slams shut, enveloping the kitten in an unexpected world of shadows. In a vibrant display of suburban life, a powerfully built cat emerges from the house, sporting a bright, orange life vest. With a determined grunt, he hoists a cooler, a testament to his strength. He grabs a fishing rod, preparing for a day by the water. With practiced ease, he loads his gear into a vintage green Jeep, ready for adventure. The Jeep races down a winding country road, a streak of defiance against the serene landscape. The dense forest looms ahead, promising both mystery and danger. At the wheel, the cat grips tightly, its focused gaze unwavering. Determination burns in its eyes, a silent vow etched on its face. The Jeep hurtles forward, the forest growing ever closer. The cat is ready to face whatever lies ahead. The cat arrives at the tranquil riverbank, a peaceful haven where anglers are already absorbed in their fishing. With deliberate care, the cat places his cooler and fishing rod on the ground, preparing for a day of quiet patience. The cat settles onto a stool, his movements practiced and assured, ready to embrace the stillness of the river. With a measured cast, the cat sends his line arcing over the shimmering water, anticipation building in the air. The cooler lid suddenly pops open, breaking the silence. A tiny kitten bursts forth, free at last. With boundless joy, the kitten sprints toward the glistening water. He approaches the riverbank. The kitten steps boldly into the silent woods, an explorer in a sea of green. Surrounded by nature's bounty, the kitten begins his work. With focused determination, he gathers sticks and twine, his small paws nimble. A tiny bow and arrow take shape in his paws, a testament to his ingenuity. Beside the flowing river, a tiny kitten prepares for an audacious act. With focused determination, the kitten releases its arrow towards the unsuspecting fisherman. The arrow strikes the yellow inflatable boat with a resounding pop. Startled, the man in the boat looks up, surprised by the sudden impact. The man plunges into the river, his body swallowed by the cold water. Emerging from the river, he clambers back onto the muddy bank, soaked and seething. Rage distorts his features as he rises, water cascading from his hair. He spies the kitten darting away and begins his pursuit, each step heavy and furious. The muddy bank trembles under his heavy footsteps as he chases after the tiny creature. A playful kitten dances along the riverbank, its paws kicking up dust with each joyful leap. With a mischievous flick of its tail, the kitten sets in motion a cascade of playful chaos. The bucket topples, spilling water and creating a splash that echoes through the stillness. The initial spill triggers a chain reaction, turning the tranquil riverbank into a scene of delightful disarray. The kitten watches as the chain reaction spreads, each splash adding to the symphony of playful destruction. Amidst the delightful chaos, the riverbank is transformed into a playground of spills and splashes. The small kitten tips another bucket, sending fish tumbling into the river, creating a spectacle of shimmering scales and splashing water. More buckets follow, unleashing a torrent of fish into the once calm river. Anglers, startled by the sudden bounty, abandon their fishing spots, eyes wide with disbelief. A flurry of activity erupts as anglers scramble to gather the unexpected gift from the river, laughter echoing through the air. The riverbank transforms into a scene of joyous chaos as anglers celebrate their unexpected fortune. Chaos erupts along the riverbank. Amid the confusion, the kitten seizes its chance. With a burst of speed, it darts toward the tree line. The kitten disappears into the dense undergrowth. Leaves rustle as the small creature vanishes. The riverbank returns to silence, the kitten now a memory. The kitten reaches a huge beaver dam, a wooden wall against the flowing river. With unexpected agility, The kitten begins his ascent up the dam's steep face. He continues to climb, his small form silhouetted against the sky above. Triumphant, the kitten reaches the top of the dam, surveying his new domain. At the beaver dam, a kitten begins his playful assault on the sturdy logs. He tugs with determination, his small claws finding purchase. With one final, mighty tug, he dislodges a key piece. The entire beaver dam collapses, sending logs tumbling. The river transforms into a furious torrent, a flash flood unleashed with terrifying speed. Anglers scatter in panic as the water rises, their fishing dreams washed away by the sudden surge. The once peaceful riverbank becomes a scene of chaos. As nature's fury overtakes the land, the relentless current sweeps away all in its path, a stark reminder of nature's raw power. The landscape is transformed. The river now a destructive force of nature. The muscular cat pauses, stunned by the river's fury. Driven by instinct, the cat plunges into the muddy torrent, battling the relentless current. He spots his son struggling, a desperate fight against the unforgiving waves. With unmatched resolve, he snatches his son from the river's grasp. Triumphantly, the cat lifts his son to the safety of a high tree branch, out of the river's reach. Safe from the raging waters, the son sits on the branch, exhausted but secure. Stranded high above the raging floodwaters, a small kitten shivers, its innocent adventure turned into a harrowing ordeal. The relentless surge of water below mirrors the kitten's rising panic. The mother cat appears, her eyes reflecting a fierce blend of relief and deep concern. The mother cat's gaze conveys the unspoken promise of safety amidst the chaos. A tense tableau unfolds on the precarious perch as the mother cat watches over her shivering son. In their shared gaze, a silent vow to overcome the terrifying turn of events.